Last and final example here. Like I said, we are going to use proportions mostly to solve unit rate problems, just like we've been doing in all the previous lessons. So example, Wendy drives 488 miles in 8 hours. How long to the nearest tenth will it take her to drive 800 miles? So again, just like I would before, I'm going to set up that fraction. I want what over what. And it's even easier when you're doing proportions because you don't need to worry about which one's on top and which one's on the bottom. I'm just going to stick with miles over hours. So that's going to be equal to miles over hours. Those labels have to match up. So 488 miles over 8 hours is equal to, they give me this 800 miles. That has to go on the top where the other miles is. And then X hours would go underneath. So there we have a proportion. Now we can find the answer to this question by doing our cross multiplication. 488 times X is just 488X. And that's equal to 8 times 800, which is going to be like 100. 488 is being multiplied by X, so I can solve that by dividing both sides by 488 to get, and again, when you're doing this, make sure you write down the decimal, and then we can round afterwards. So 13.1147. 13.1147 ... All right, so it was asking me how long to the nearest tenth. So that's that place value. The one next to it tells me to chill out and do nothing. So 13.1, the X is hours. And there we have it. We used a proportion to solve a unit rate problem. Obviously, there's other ways you can solve this problem other than using a proportion, but in most cases, the proportion is easy and makes most sense. So give that a try out on those practice problems.